What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with the AB Investments. There is really like not a whole lot to talk about besides verifying the market, as I've been telling you for a while now that the market wasn't rebounding, and obviously clearly you look at it, everything is red except of the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, and that's even not that up. It's like 0.8% higher, but the rest of the market is all down. Um, and the crazy thing is that they're using the same spin-off saying, the war crap today, but the war didn't just start today or just yesterday. The day before yesterday, the whole market um, looked like it was up. And it was so crazy how many YouTubers came straight up and like, this is a great opportunity for some content. Maybe they ran out of things to talk. So all they do is cover the second by second news that are coming out or looking at the market, and it's like, oh yeah, reverse. I mean, one of them was Matt Kors, I think yesterday. He instantly went up and said reverse is activated, and that's what he labeled his video as. And honestly, I was just laughing at that because he's leading all those people astray, and whenever things don't go as planned, when they the very next day, let's say they do act on it and get into some plays, the very next day they see that a massive drop like today in majority of the positions out there. I'm pretty sure that was very 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 tough, and the simple thing to it will be these YouTubers will come out and say, oh, that's how the market is. Some days is good, some days is bad. And, you end up taking a loss, and you have to accept that narrative. And truthfully, you really don't. I mean, at the end of the day, personally, I'm not a financial advisor, guys, neither that I'm giving out any financial advice. I just come out here to basically give you guys more and more knowledge of what personally I know, and I come out to even learn with you guys in the process. There's no such thing as someone who knows it all and is an all-stop shop and everything. But at the end of the day, experience does speak volume, and sometimes it also matters a lot when the individual's character and their morals. There are some obviously YouTubers out there that would say whatever just for a view or for a like or whatever. And that's something that I personally can't understand, because if what I say is all crap, I mean is all BS, and you get that feeling and you still follow and watch what I say, there's an internal problem at that point, because obviously this person clearly does not have best interests for anyone else except their own in this case, but they're coming out to sound like they quite the opposite, like like they're with you, and they're go apes and all that stuff. And it just bothers me. So again, welcome to AB Investments, guys. As you can see, the market is super low. It was expected. The beautiful thing about today is that volume is really continuously keeps dropping, and I like that. Those are very very good, and you should like that, because those are very very good signs that obviously liquidity is drying up more and more. We already knew it was drying up, but you can verify that talk through looking at the market and looking at the stocks, and look at that current stock trading volume, seeing what's going in and what's going out. And even if they're propped up, the numbers are so low that it's so bad. And that's why I continue to say that we're very very near, guys. I made a video yesterday about the quadruple day effect, and those are the facts that when you look at both run-ups that happened previously to us, whether the GME ran up, and some of the stocks also did run up with it, not just GME, but tlry ran up crazy. Afaria at the time before they got purchased by tlry ran up crazy. Sndl ran nicely, not as much as expected, but it ran up nicely. AMC ran up, obviously, unfortunately only to the 20s. But and even BlackBerry ran up, Nokia ran up, many stocks. Workhorse ran up, SPCE ran up, koss ran really up. Um, you got to remember, guys. Koss, by the way, is I always constantly say that this is the dark horse in this thing, and it doesn't get a lot of coverage, but the float on that thing is so low, and which makes it really a dangerous stock in squeeze form for many institutes. So, but anyways, when they ran up, if you look at the quadruple days that occurred, they were very relevantly close to the days or the times of the run-ups. Like the first one, it was the third Friday of that December of 2020. They had, and it lasts for almost about a week, which means toward the end of December, that's when the quadruple effect happened. And then right away, as soon as January started, in the beginning of January, guess what? Big run up happens. Fast forwarding to June, same thing. Quadruple effect, third week of June, third Friday of June. And guess what? Right before that all those assets coming to a simultaneous expiration, all of them obviously on that very following quadruple effect day, which was the Friday of June, the third Friday of June. Obviously, we had our June run up. It started like toward the end of May, I want to say. I remember it very clearly, actually, and it continued on. It had its peak in June, and then it also started dropping toward the end of June. Slowly, and it started chopping down levels from the 60s to down to the 50s, and the rest of the story. Now we're here in the 15s and the 14s. Another cool fact is that when we ran up in June, this is the area we took off from, because when we started running up in May, we were stuck in this pattern of $7 all the way up to $12, and we were in that for 5 to 6 months, basically from January all the way up to May. And then when we broke that pattern and went above the $12, as soon as we confirmed it into the 13s and the 14s, that's when the craziest, obviously at that time, personally for me, run up happened for AMC, because I had a lot of plays besides just stock lined up on it, and it was a crazy day, crazy moment of my life for sure. Also, I would like to announce to you guys that tomorrow night, I'll be more than honored and happy to announce that I will be going live with the amazing gentleman that the Massalorian has. If you know the Massalorian's YouTube page, go ahead, feel free to go check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to them, do so. Obviously, the guy, I've talked to him a few times, and amazing guy, amazing character. He does really care about the movement, that's for sure, and the apes. And I'm looking forward to be with them tomorrow night, and introduce myself and the channel, and have a few things to talk about for sure. I look forward, to possibly be cross talking with them, with perhaps Pantheon and CSI, and I want to do something with Frankie Muhammad as well sometime in the near future, hopefully. There's a couple of nice YouTubers with really good content that goes on there. Tony DeNaro, all those guys. So I'm looking forward to just to meet with anyone. And like I said, tomorrow, I'm glad I will be going live with the guys. So it'll be after 8. I believe it's going to be around 9 p.m. So if you want to have something very exciting to do for a Saturday night, you know where to go. Again, it's the Massalorians live page. So I look forward to it, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like the videos. We can push it out to more people. And much love from bbby.